One rep. To the finish. To the finish. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All the way to 0. When you go under that, instead of trying to bend your back to go under, try to drop your hips to go under. All right, let's go knee hugs, half court and back. Here we go. We'll get going in about 6 minutes here. Yep, so today we'll do a, pretty true NBA combine testing. Fortunate enough, I have the sports science team come in here and set up timing gates and lasers so we can get some exact times. We'll do a vertical jump, a max approach jump. We'll get their wingspan, we'll get their reach. We'll do an NBA lane agility, 3/4 court sprint, right? Just get some numbers down, put some measurements down, and just have some baseline, right? So we can build on that. So in a couple months down the road, I can be like, hey, man, you have improved in this area, in this area. Just something tangible that we can actually measure. You can't turn your hips on the lateral shuffle. So if you're here and you turn like you're running, it would be a DQ. So your hips have to face that wall the entire time. The entire test, your hips are this way. So when you're here, if I did this, right, it's a DQ. If I'm here and I did that, it's a DQ. Your hips have to face there. Everybody's gonna take a practice rep, 50, 60%. Just go ahead, just go ahead. Yep. Drop your hips down. Side, gotta get out to the tape. Yep. Push back. Forward. Yeah, I think it's really important. I mean, they have to be familiar with the drills. You have to practice it. There is a skill component involved. So I just want to set these guys up as good as possible for the professional level. So we'll do it throughout the season here. And then after the season, as they're preparing to go, into the pre-draft workouts, or if they're fortunate enough to go to the combine, we've gotten some reps in, and they're going to hopefully excel when they get put on the spot. Hey, talk to me then. Talk to me then, Kel. Over the up. Big arms, big arms, big arms, big arms. Big arms, big arms, big arms. Oh, that's so close. Good job, good job.
I thought I had 12. We're paying that. Pay it. I told you. I got 11-8.
Yeah, so the first week for a new player is just a feeling out process. I'm seeing how they move. I'm seeing any red flags I see in their movements. We're talking about goals. We're kind of setting the stage, setting the tone for the rest of the summer and the preseason, and then the returners, right? We can hit the ground running. We've already established goals. Let's keep working towards that. All right, so listen up, listen up. So today, basically on Fridays for you new guys, right? Fridays is culture day. Coach was talking about earlier, like the schemes and all that stuff, and what we do X's and O's in there is important, but on Fridays is about, like, who are my dogs? I'm gonna see who can fight through it. I'm gonna see who can still talk and pick their teammates up when they're dying, right? That's gonna be the theme of today, relentless effort. Obviously, we're gonna go as hard as we can, and we're gonna go as hard as we can for 20 straight minutes. It's gonna show me everything I need to know about y'all when you're hurting and dying for 20 minutes. This is what it's gonna be. It's going to be a sled. I think part of my job in the summer is building a winning mentality, right? There's buzzwords of, toughness and fighting through adversity and all these things that people say, but I believe you have to practice that like anything else, right? So today's workout, I would say, it's a culture day. It's testing you here, it's testing you here. I'm gonna make them uncomfortable. I'm gonna put them in a situation where, they're gonna have to fight through some adversity. They're gonna have to pick each other up. It's gonna tell me a lot about these guys. I can tell a lot about somebody when they're in pain, struggling, fighting for their life out there. That's when their true colors are gonna come out. So it'll be interesting to see the makeup of this team.
Knowing what to expect. That kind of just comes with the role of, being an older guy that's been an assistant for 2 years now. Just helping the guys understand that, it gets easier. As time goes on, your body gets used to it. But a lot of these guys have already been in college for, quite a while, so they already know kind of what to expect with, the work ethic. And, the guys have, done a really good job on just bringing it from day one that they stepped on this campus.
Keep working. You good.
Yeah, I think a lot of colleges try to replicate the same thing, just going through a lot of adversity. Because when the games come, you're going to face adversity. No matter what team you are, no matter who you are as a player and as a person, you're going to face some type of adversity. And that's when you lean on your teammates, lean on the coaching staff, lean on the togetherness of the program. And going through tough workouts, in the summertime when usually you want to chill and hang out and enjoy your summertime. It just feels good, and it just boosts your program right away. Just going through adversity and helping each other out.
So just the positivity aspect. I think everybody respects everybody's role or their personality and what they bring to the team. And everybody just bonds well together. We've only known each other for 2 weeks, so I kind of feel like there's a brotherhood in a sense. But yeah, that positivity part is big for us, and I think that's going to carry on into the season.
Right away, what stood out was the communication and the handshakes and the high fives and the laughing. Even though we take the workout serious, afterwards, we're laughing, high fiving, joking about our bodies, being tired. But that's just the love of the game, and everybody understands the one common goal is just to get after it.
Like I said, this stuff's a skill, man. We got better at that today. Brick by brick, step by step, we're going to keep building this thing up. The best thing I saw was people talking when they were tired, man. That's what it's about. You're going to have to do that on the court. Let's practice it now. I loved it. People were leading with their voices and by example. That was a great 20 minutes. We got better. Good job. RC, you got it.
Hey, love on three. 1, 2, 3.
Man, I think it's just going to be a group that Louisville's going to be proud of. I think it's going to be a group that's going to be really tough. They're gonna really represent this city in a first-class way. So I think seeing that product on the floor and sharing it with the city is going to be really exciting for me.
Coaching staff does a great job of bringing in guys that are great teammates and have a strong work ethic. And what I've seen just the first couple workouts that we've had throughout this summer, they brought in exactly that, just the work ethic, the togetherness, the willing to learn, and that's just gonna play an important role down the road.
Nothing but some work, y'all. Here we go. Keep building. Here we go. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Hey, that's week 1 in the books. Great job. Great job. Great job.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the baseball game. I've talked to the guys in the locker room. A lot of guys don't, get out to many baseball games, so it'll be a fun, together experience to just experience Louisville baseball.
Let's go!
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make every event possible that's going on the campus, just because I want to get this college experience. I've never experienced this before, but just also going with the guys and just seeing the Cardinal fans and them, rooting for our baseball squad, and I hope my baseball squad makes it deep and makes a run. It was great, and just to be in that atmosphere and it's great energy.
And it comes to start the bottom of the second, and momentum is shifted clearly in favor of Louisville. Transfer from John A. Logan Community College has had a great year, and easy hits this one deep to center field and back to back. This crowd has erupted. Pike Monroe back-to-back homers.
Come on! Talk to him! He needs some help!
I'm already missing him. It's like practice is over. I'm ready. I'm ready to get to next practice on Monday. Like, It's gonna be hard, but when I get back, it's just gonna make me even more hungry and more driven to make a run with this team, and I can't wait to get back. So we go in, I fly in tomorrow morning. You know, we're going against international teams that play really well together, so we definitely have to, you know, be on point and stay focused and stay locked in. But you got the first 2 days of training camp, cuts, and then they make the team, and then we're there for like a week. So if I make the team, and I will make the team, I'll be there for a week, probably a week and a couple more days. We'll fly out to Switzerland that next week, and we'll practice for like 4 or 5 days just to get used to the time change, and then it's game time next Saturday.